His name is Mohammed bin Salman. He is the crown prince of Saudi Arabia and the future king after his father, King Salman bin Abdulaziz. Calculating his true fortune is almost impossible. Officially, an estimated 368 billion euros circulate through funds, state-linked assets, investments, and holdings connected to him. But specialists widely agree that this number represents only a visible fragment of his real wealth. A tiny fraction, almost nothing compared to what remains hidden from public view. This is where the real story begins. Not ordinary wealth, not billionaire wealth, but a level of luxury so extreme that it appears detached from reality. Welcome to the world of the ultra-rich. A castle worth more than 400 million euros in France. Beyond the endless palaces and royal residences across Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman also owns extraordinary properties abroad. Because when you control an entire kingdom, even traveling requires royal standards. His favorite place in Europe is the Chateau Louis XIV, located near Versailles in France. This modest residence reportedly cost more than 400 million euros. Inside the castle, there are 3 swimming pools, around 30 bedrooms, a private cinema, a nightclub, a massive aquarium, a spa complex, 2 vineyards, and gardens covering approximately 57 hectares. Every single detail reflects extreme wealth. The interiors include 24-karat gold elements, rare marbles, ultra-expensive ceramics, statues worth millions of euros, and some of the most valuable artworks in the world. Among them are paintings attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, each estimated at tens of millions of euros. The chateau itself was completed roughly 16 years ago and was inspired by the grand royal residences of the Versailles region. This is not simply a house. It is a private palace designed for the 21st century. A super yacht worth nearly 500 million and a legendary painting. As if the French castle were not enough, Mohammed bin Salman soon acquired another extraordinary asset, a super yacht valued at approximately 480 million euros. On board, there are swimming pools, a helicopter landing platform, large reception halls, professional kitchens, a fully equipped gym, tennis courts, multiple bars, and a private cinema. The yacht is designed to function as a floating luxury fortress. But that was still not the end. In 2017, one of the most famous artworks in history was sold at auction, Salvator Mundi, attributed to Leonardo da Vinci. The final price reached approximately 400 million US dollars. For a long time, no one knew who had purchased the painting or where it had gone. Later, the New York Times revealed that the buyer was Mohammed bin Salman. According to reports, shortly after the purchase, the painting was transported using one of his private jets and placed directly aboard his yacht. This decision caused outrage within the art world. A masterpiece that museums and collectors had fought over ended up hanging inside a private floating palace. Gold toilets versus intelligent toilets, bathrooms are a surprisingly important detail in the Saudi royal family. Previous generations, including King Salman and his ancestors, were known for their obsession with golden bathrooms. Solid gold toilets were installed in royal residences. When traveling abroad, hotels and villas were carefully selected to match these standards. If the conditions were not sufficient, the king would simply refuse to stay. Mohammed bin Salman chose a different approach. He is also passionate about unusual bathrooms, but instead of gold, he prefers ultra-modern, intelligent toilets. These systems automatically heat the seat, wash and dry the user, include ambient lighting, integrated screens, internet connectivity, and advanced comfort features. Some models even offer massage functions. Each of these toilets can cost tens of thousands of dollars. And in his residences, these systems are installed everywhere, because even a bathroom must reflect billionaire-level luxury. Personal life and global rumors. With this level of power and wealth, personal life quickly becomes public speculation. At one point, rumors circulated about a possible relationship between Mohammed bin Salman and actress Lindsay Lohan. She was frequently seen traveling between Europe and the Middle East, often appearing in locations connected to royal circles. Officially, her family stated that it was only a friendship. But even a friendship at this level involves private jets, palaces, yachts, and priceless art, gold supercars, and exotic pets. The real madness begins when looking beyond Mohammed bin Salman himself and focusing on his relatives. In the garages of some of his cousins, one can find gold-plated supercars. A Lamborghini Aventador, fully covered in gold. A massive Mercedes G-Class 6x6, also in gold. Bentley Flying Spurs, Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and it does not stop with cars. The younger generation of oil princes lives for attention on social media. They buy cheetahs for around $17,000 and treat them like domestic pets. The animals ride inside gold-plated cars, sticking their heads out of the windows. These images flood Instagram and TikTok, shocking the public and fueling fascination. Twice a year, London experiences what many call supercar season. Luxury vehicles arrive from Dubai and other Emirates, often transported by cargo aircraft. One of the preferred carriers reportedly uses special Boeing Dreamliner aircraft without passenger seats, designed specifically to transport vehicles belonging to ultra-wealthy clients. Private zoos and rare animals. Cheetahs are only the beginning. Many royals are obsessed with having private wildlife collections on the grounds of their villas. Their private zoos include giraffes, tigers, eagles, rare birds, elephants, and even rhinoceroses. Images circulate showing a giraffe standing next to a Lamborghini Veneno, a car worth hundreds of thousands of euros, captured in a single photograph designed for social media. Nearby, a Mercedes G-Class worth millions is considered almost cheap compared to the rest of the collection. These individuals live as if the entire world were their personal playground. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, a billionaire with a golden throne. Another legendary figure in this universe is Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia. For decades, he has ranked among the richest people on earth, with a fortune estimated at over $30 billion. He owns major stakes in global hotel chains, technology companies such as Apple and Twitter, major banks, and controls most of the Rotana Media Group. His personal luxury exists on another level. He employs private chefs from around the world, owns jewelry collections worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and maintains a vast fleet of luxury vehicles. One of his most famous possessions is a private Airbus aircraft transformed into a flying palace. Inside, there are suites, entertainment rooms, a prayer area, a gym, and a solid gold throne. Even the meditation and prayer spaces are decorated with gold. Despite this, Prince Al-Walid has publicly committed to philanthropy and has transferred billions of dollars to charitable foundations inspired by global initiatives. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. Another symbol of extreme luxury is Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. His estimated fortune exceeds $20 billion. He owns palaces on multiple continents, golf courses, horse stables, and vast land holdings. But his most famous project is a private island. On this island, massive canals were carved into the land to spell his name in enormous letters, visible from space, a literal signature etched into the earth. His greatest passion is automobiles. Since the early 1980s, he has assembled a collection of around 400 vehicles. Rare supercars, gigantic SUVs, prototypes, and custom-built machines dominate the collection. Giant vehicles, rainbow cars, and a pyramid museum. The crown jewel of his collection is a Dodge Power Wagon enlarged to nearly 20 times its original size. It weighs over 50 tons and stands taller than a typical house. Inside, there are multiple floors, bedrooms, a kitchen, living spaces, and even a terrace. It is essentially a house on wheels. He also owns a famous Mercedes S-Class, painted in rainbow colors, one for each day of the week. Because of this, he earned a nickname linked to his love of bright colors. Most of his collection is stored inside a massive pyramid-shaped steel structure built in 2012 on the outskirts of the city. Today, it serves as a private automobile museum housing more than 200 historic vehicles. Palaces in Beverly Hills and France. Prince Turki bin Abdullah, another member of the Saudi royal family, invested a significant part of his inheritance in a Beverly Hills mansion worth approximately $72 million. The mansion features massive chandeliers, panoramic glass walls, marble interiors, gold and bronze finishes, 11 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms, private cinemas, spas, and a garage designed for luxury vehicles. Another Saudi royal, Mohammed bin Abdulaziz, owns a luxurious palace in France, valued at around $300 million, complete with aquariums, private cinemas, secret entertainment zones, and lavish gardens. Dubai's penthouse and presidential palaces, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, ruler of Dubai and vice president of the United Arab Emirates, owns countless residences across the world. One of them is an ultra-luxury penthouse valued at over $300 million. Inside, entire walls transform into cinema screens. Handcrafted silk curtains, rare materials, and futuristic design elements dominate the space. Yet this is not even his primary residence. The presidential palace in Abu Dhabi, built at an estimated cost of $500 million, represents another level of excess. Golden ceilings, massive chandeliers, endless halls, and monumental fountains define the architecture. The Sultan of Brunei, a palace of 2,000 rooms. Leaving the Arabian Peninsula, the Sultan of Brunei offers another extreme example. With a fortune estimated at around $7 billion, he owns one of the largest private palaces in the world. The palace reportedly contains around 2,000 rooms, nearly 300 bathrooms, and banquet halls capable of hosting thousands of guests. The palace itself is estimated to have cost more than $2 billion. All of these stories represent only a fraction of what the world's richest princes and rulers truly own. Much of their wealth cannot be officially displayed or accurately measured. They travel in aircraft without passenger seats, only vehicles and cargo. They own yachts designed for hundreds of people and palaces larger than luxury hotels. For them, gold is not a symbol of wealth. It is a basic material. And for the rest of the world, all that remains is to watch, to be amazed, and to imagine what it feels like to live in a reality where a luxury toilet is nothing more than a decorative detail. What do you think? Write it in the comments. And if you want more stories about extreme wealth and power, choose another episode on the channel of the richest.